My name's Kevin Brand. I live in Darwen, Lancashire. My PH daughter is aged 10. She's had PH for 8 years. Ollie was born at 26 weeks premature. She had a duct in her heart that were open that needed closing, and unfortunately had to wait till she was 2 because she was weak. And then when she went in to get her duct closed, that's when they found out that she had pulmonary hypertension. Never in my life, never seen anything about it, anything at all. Even when they told us what it were, we went home and we didn't really understand what it were until we looked it up on internet. A lot occurred really when she was diagnosed from 2-year-old. She was having fits. We spent a lot of time at Great Ormond Street, toing and froing. Alderhay Hospital we spent a lot of time at. We've been to Preston, Bolton, all different, nearly every hospital in the country really. But she's had good care. She gets superb care from doctors at Great Ormond Street who look after her very well. So it's hard work. Sometimes you forget, you know, when you go on days out, you forget it's there when she's playing and everything's normal. But deep down, it's hard work because there's a lot of disruption, hospital appointments, and you know she can't do things that other people can do. You can't just let her go out on a day out with her friends because she needs watching, and it is really tough sometimes. But sometimes it's good. Family, it's brought us closer because we do everything together. There's not so many days out of the year where we don't spend it all together. So I suppose it's brought all the family closer as a unit, really.
I'm Holly. I'm 10 years old and I live in Darwen.
How long have you had pulmonary hypertension for?
I don't have a clue.
If you had to describe pulmonary hypertension to someone who didn't know anything about it, what would you say?
I don't know.
Does being poorly stop you from doing anything, for example, at school or with friends?
Probably running a lot, like trying to catch up with a lot of people, doing a lot of sports and stuff.
Yeah. What's the hardest thing about having pulmonary hypertension?
Going to a lot of hospitals.
Is there anything good about having PH?
I get to go on lots of stuff like going places like this, and it's fun.
Do you have any advice for other children or young people with pulmonary hypertension? We can skip that one if you want.
Yeah.
Who do you talk to when you're feeling poorly? For example, your parents, brothers or sisters?
Probably my family.
Can you tell me what normally happens when you go to the hospital in London? Who goes with you? How do you get there? And who do you see?
I go with my mum and my dad. I get there sometimes I've been once on train and usually in my car and stuff, and I see doctors.
Do you know any other children with pulmonary hypertension?
No.
No. Have you met any other children here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you tell me some of the things that you've been doing at the PH weekend?
Arts and crafts stuff, food, what's it called, bingo, and yeah.
What's been your favourite thing so far?
Probably arts and crafts stuff.
It's superb. It gives all kids a chance to meet and play together, so they know that they're not the only ones out there, because it is very rare, and very rare do they meet people that are same as them. So we've been doing arts, we've been playing, we've just been up to the park. We're going to play football, golf after, go and do a bit of swimming, and of course looking forward to a big disco tonight, a bit of dancing, the food. The place itself is absolutely superb, and just meeting different people really. Yeah, don't panic. You know, things sound a lot worse sometimes than what they are. Don't go on internet to look for advice. That's the worst thing you can do. Speak to your specialists, because of the internet there's a lot of worst case scenarios and every case is different. So just be calm and just, you know, ask questions that you need to know the answers to.